Hello, Mark Crossfield here. More swings coming at you through my iPhone, Android, iPad app. We're going to give this young man some help with his driver swing. Looks like he's getting a little bit at sorts with the way he controls his club face. So before he starts doing something a bit wild with the club face, let's give him a few thoughts to try and sort his club face control out as he strikes the ball. Let's get stuck in. Right guys, what we could see, great little swing, energetic, not too bad a setup. We see typical junior hips really driving through, right foot way off in the air. Ball starts way off to the right with a club face. It just looks like it's pointing maybe 10 degrees open, so off to the right. Now, the knee-jerk reaction for people when they swing like this is they need to try and release the club. I still see videos out there from pros and amateurs talking about as you get down by the ball, you want to feel like you're rolling the club over. You absolutely don't want to be feeling that. You can't really control that down at the bottom. But what I have a lot of success with people in trying to get them to hit when they use the ball off to the right is trying to get them to feeling of syncing up the face with the handle of the club. So trying to get them to feel like they catch them up. So feel like the head is catching up with the handle, even overtaking the handle. Now for lots of people, they think that is a flick forwards. Now for this young man, with the way he's swinging the club, when he drives his hips through so early and he drags that handle over the ball, so my handle's over the ball, for me to square that face up or get that face to get in any kind of alignment with the path to hit any kind of neutral shot, it's almost impossible. I'm never going to be able to do it unless I add loads of rotation around the shaft to do that, and then I'm taking all the loft off. So what I ask people to do, certainly a young player like this, is I want them to swing their arms as fast as possible. And this is a good drill to try and start. So I want you to do your normal backswing, downswing, swing your arms as fast as possible, but feel like you're swinging them ahead of your body. So in front of your body as you keep your body still. Don't come off your right foot, don't use your hips. Just swing your arms as fast as you can at target. What that does, it gets people feeling that club catching up with the handle down at the bottom rather than this massive drag forward that they get. Once they feel they can hit the ball like that and they feel like the face is marrying a little bit closer to their path to hit some kind of target, I ask them just to put their hips back in, but gently. Think more about throwing your arms through than driving your hips so much. If you drive your hips really fast through impact, you've got to give yourself no time to get the club head to speed up. The club head probably won't speed up till past the ball almost, because if you're spending your time pulling on this end, you can't get any of that energy out down to that end at the bottom to let that club catch up. Think about club face. Club face is, let's call this square. Okay, not that you ever want to hit a straight shot, but let's just call it square, pointing at the target. As I make my backswing, the face is permanently opening. And then as I come down, that face is starting to close to this line. And it's starting to close back up. Now if I add a dynamic like push the handle way forward, the face points at the camera here, so the only way to get that club face back to our square, if you wanted to, not that you would because you would be shaping it, but let's just pretend you are for this argument, you'd have to rotate it around the angle of the shaft. It's now square and I've got no loft on it. So you would never do that, that's just not going to work. You need to feel like the head is catching up with the handle. If you try this drill with just throwing your arms forwards without your lower half and you still hit off to the right, try and hit them high left. So get your arms flying ahead of your body, let the club almost feel like it's overtaking your hands at the bottom, hit high left and then come through until you can find that target. It's a strange one. People struggle with this one, but when it works or when they get it working, which for 99% of my students they do, it blows their head off because they've spent so many years trying to roll the club over. Well, if you're going to roll the club over, you're going to hit quick less or you can hit with no loft, and you're going to have zero chance of doing that at the bottom with the pressures pulling on that handle, the power and the speed that club's coming through at. Almost impossible, or is impossible, to actually manipulate it in any way. Thanks for sending the swing. Hope that helps. Let me know how you get on. Post comments. I know someone's slightly different. I've done it a few times in other videos, but hopefully lots of you are now trying it and getting the message and it's helping you with your tee shots. Speak to you soon. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments. Love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show, get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching. Hello, Mark Crossfield here. More swings coming at you through my iPhone, Android, iPad app. We're going to give this young man some help with his driver swing. Looks like he's getting a little bit at sorts with the way he controls his club face. So before he starts doing something a bit wild with the club face, let's give him a few thoughts to try and sort his club face control out as he strikes the ball. Let's get stuck in. Right guys, what we could see, great little swing, energetic, not too bad a setup. We see typical junior hips really driving through, right foot way off in the air. Ball starts way off to the right with a club face. It just looks like it's pointing maybe 10 degrees open, so off to the right. Now, the knee-jerk reaction for people when they swing like this is they need to try and release the club. I still see videos out there from pros and amateurs talking about as you get down by the ball, you want to feel like you're rolling the club over. You absolutely don't want to be feeling that.